Oh, fucking hell! Why has he got so many legs? It's going to be very indie horror style, and I know we haven't seen many of those recently, so I'm very excited. This one is called Mouthwashing. And as you can see, it seems quite atmospheric, to say the least. This is the one about being stuck in space with a perpetual sunset. No god is watching, is the actual tagline for the game. Pony Express long-haul space freighter Tulpa. Crew 5. Planned shipment duration 382 days. Elapsed transit time 147 days. I hope this hurts. Why would you... Why? Why do you hope it hurts? Oh. 5 days before the crash. Curly, I did tell you about my sleeping. The stuff you gave me does take me out for a kip, but not for long. I'm only getting something like a few... Oh. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. It's Anya. I forgot to recite the company guidelines. We do one of these every 2 months. But company policy. I'll do you one better. Pony Express bi-monthly psychological welfare examinations. Maximize your potential through a simple medical personnel guided interview. Please allow for no more than 1 hour of company time to conduct the survey. You? Really? Fine. Sheesh. Sometimes you're a real piece of work, Captain. Ouch. You wound me, Anya. If that's your professional opinion, do you think they'll still let me fly? Well, in my professional opinion... Oh. What? What? Paul says, don't be daft. What just happened? We just, like, merged out in the middle of a conversation. Am I somewhere on the ship? Paul says, lend me a hand. Is Paul, like, the ship mascot? Oh, wow. I must be on the ship, right? Paul says, rise and shine. Paul says, giddy up, galaxy! Paul can piss right off. Get so sick of staring at those posters. Alright, which way shall we go? Should we check this out first? Wouldn't be daft. Just some pipes. Feels like I'm on the underside of the ship. Okay, there's a door over there. Nothing over this side. An electricity box. Bit of a weird sound. Sounds like someone's tummy is a bit rumbly, to be honest. Is the layout changing or is it just the lights are going? Why are the posters multiplying? I love how PS1 graphics is now a genre. It's such a good way to unlock potential for indie games as well. I don't like that sound, guys. Like, you don't have to make a game look realistic. You can have just as horrifying as a game in PS1 style graphics. Posters are multiplying everywhere. Don't be daft. Okay. Door's locked. Oh! Paul? This Paul? What was your name? Paul? I hear a child screaming. Why can I hear a child screaming? Okay. Okay. I am terrified. Why is the ship breaking down? Is this a nightmare? Got slight bendy vibes, yeah it does. That crying noise again. Oh, fucking hell! Oh, why has he got so many legs? Why has he got so many legs? I really don't like this. Shit. What's that mean? Well, that's a world first. Can we add a quote? Psychoanalyst. I'm right. Today, Rupper was scared by a donkey. Rupper was jump scared by a donkey. I have to say, within about 3 years of streaming, that might be the first time I've been jump scared by a donkey. I wonder if that was like a nightmare of the ship's crash for him. If the ship crashed and, you know, all he is running around in the engineering bay trying to solve things and you keep seeing the same old posters day on end, you'd probably go a bit insane. Anyone else would do the same thing. We ain't touching the damn cargo. The hold is locked down for a reason. This guy's got a face of someone who would follow authority. Look at him. Look at that wrinkly forehead. Lack of hair. This guy ain't ever gonna budge. Swansea. The only thing worse than dying slowly is not getting paid. Fucking hell, look, the donkey's in the background. The donkey's in the background. Just hovering. Maybe that's why it was in our, like, subconscious. Anya, but it could be something useful, I think. Could be what? Hopes, dreams, and marzipan? Ha! You don't have to... If it helps us survive, it's worth it. Man, Pony Express bosses really aren't chill at all, are they? Daisuke. Come on, a quick look won't hurt. How exactly is this group therapy committee planning... How exactly is this group therapy committee planning on getting in there? Oh, right here, boss. You're looking at the meanest swing of the regional junior basketball team. Straight up nearly corked a kid once. I can take the utility accent. You were goddamn born fully corked. You were goddamn born fully corked. That's enough, Swansea. There has to be an in case of emergency way inside. If I remember correctly from the safety protocols, the doors should have an alternate access code. But it can only be uncovered using a code scanner device. And only the captain has access to the scanner. Of course, go ahead and ask him all about it then. Maybe he'll sing you the blues too. We don't need him if we can find the scanner, get the code and open the hold. Better or worse, I'm captain now. I'll figure it out. Right on! Acquire code scanner. So what, is the captain alive or are we just like ignoring him? Ooh, okay, we got up from the table. Is this the amount of food we have left? So we seem to be stuck. I don't know what's happened on the ship. But there is a slight amount of foam everywhere. And we seem to be stuck somewhere now. Is this like... Oh, this is the perpetual sunset they were talking about. It's literally just a projector. We've got meatballs every day and we've got some black coffee every day. Can we have a chat with Daisuke? Looks like it'll be soup again for dinner. You want a rock, paper, scissors for the chicken noodle? How much food do we have left? I'd say like 4 months-ish. Less than the remaining air supply, but we can make it last. In theory. We'll be starting to poke new holes in our belts pretty soon to pull that off. Man, my mum will straight up stuff me when I get back. I'll look like Swansea. We'll have a rad story to tell though. They might even write articles about us. We could be on TV. It'll impress the ladies too. Hell yeah. The real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fatal stuff, man. We should leave that part out for the press. I guess my character Jimmy seems a bit more concerned about we might not make it home. I don't think I'm as worried about toilet paper as Daisuke is. They actually sell plushies of this guy.
Always remember to log your hours. Yay!
Okay, I can see why they're going mad. They actually sell plushies of this guy. For kids. I like logging all my hours! I'm here on the toolpath to make lots of friends! I hate this thing. You chased me and you had 19 legs. Can I just throw this out the window, please? I don't want to have to deal with this. Good thing we had extra medical mattresses. The floor isn't that bad. So did part of the ship get thrown out? Like, they've got mattresses on the floor in this room. Punctual deliveries are pride and promise, no matter where you are. Late deliveries will be docked from personal credits. Well, shit. I don't think we're getting any personal credits for this delivery. Or lack of. What we got here? Like some kind of machine. I'm not sure what you put in it. It looks like maybe you put food canisters in it and then it pops something out. It looks like a food machine at least. Pony Express. Okay, a lot of the ship is like completely fucked. Don't know what happened in the crash or how it happened. Oh my gosh. He doesn't want to keep still anymore. What about the painkillers? It just hurts him so much. I can't stand the noise. You did make it through nursing school, right? Pony Express sure does know how to cook corn as if nothing else. I was thinking, we never went back into the cockpit after we dragged him out. Okay, so this is the captain. This is when they were like, well, we can't get it off the captain. The captain is basically... He was the only one who seemed to have got really badly injured in the crash. We never went back into the cockpit after we dragged him out. It's almost entirely foamed up. Kind of a miracle Curly didn't end up fossilized. But it could still be unstable. I just think, well, it's the only place the code scanner could still be. Otherwise, we're shit out of luck. I'll take a look. I know you'll figure it out, Jimmy. You're so capable. Oh, also, well, I was hoping you could help me with Captain Curly. Right, sorry, with Curly's medication. People have to be worth their titles. Don't you think, Nurse Anya? Oh, this guy is... Ooh! This guy is shade, and also he seems to have some real stickler against the captain, maybe because the captain crashed. Oh, this guy has a proper mean bone stuck to him. I'll take care of it. Have a look around. Doesn't get a signal anymore. Unfortunately, Anya and Sonzi's playlist survived the crash. God. These are all we have left. Take painkillers. I don't know what the foam is. Was the foam part of the crash? Did it like cover certain areas? This vent has been busted forever, at least according to Swansea. Probably beyond wrecked now. Oh man. Oh my god. Oh, I opened his mouth. The good stuff. Use painkillers. Hold still, yeah? I don't like this any more than you do. You know what they say. Pain is how we know we're still living. You said that to a guy who's been skinned alive. I can't bear to listen. Excuse me, sorry. It's quite horrible because I think he's burned up on the inside. Like, he's in such incredible pain. Trying to get him to open his mouth to give him the medication is really not fun. To the point where the nurse on the ship can't deal with it and asked us to do it instead. And she ran out the room. Our character seems quite like... He seems like a bit of a hard ass. Like, he didn't want to call the captain a captain. So he's clearly very unhappy with what happened, or just didn't have any faith in the captain whatsoever. I don't know. And he was also quite mean to the nurse as well. He's de facto taken on the captain role while the captain's out of commission. There's all this, like, foam all over the ship. I think certain parts of it, when it got damaged, just burst into foam and then, like, sealed itself off. So, the ship's in a shit state. Let's just talk to her after we've medicated the captain. We don't have a whole lot of painkillers left. But you still want to keep... Why do you think he did it? Does it matter? What answer would make you feel any better? I have to believe that our worst moments don't make us monsters, Jim. I have to, even in his case. He tried to take us all down with him, Anya. The way I see it, there's 2 reasons to keep him alive at this point. Guess the important bit is that we all agreed to it, for one reason or another. I'm still feeling nauseous. I need a minute. So the captain did it on purpose. That's interesting. And that might tie into what we saw at the start. At the start, we saw that the captain was supposed to have a psychological screening done. So the reason why Jimmy doesn't want to put any faith behind the captain is because, for whatever reason, they think that the captain did it on purpose. He crashed the ship on purpose and tried to take everyone down with him. He had some sort of mental breakdown and tried to take out the ship and everyone on it. Halfway through their year-long journey. Shit's getting spicy already. Right, let's go check some of the other rooms out. Where shall we go? Oh, they wanted me to check the cockpit, so I think I have to go this way anyway. There's blood all over the walls. Not good. Let's talk to Swansea. Oh my god, he's got a power stance going on there, haven't you, Swansea? Blue-collar fools can't afford to stop working even when the machine does. Go figure. Ain't you supposed to be figuring out a great cargo robbery? Why are you standing out here? None of your goddamn business. Everything is my business now because of Curly. I don't want to keep having this conversation. Right, Captain O. How does it look in there? As far as I can tell, it's a solid wall of foam. Beyond that, space. Time. We breach that foam, it's lights out. I ain't letting anyone else mess around in there. Even Daisuke? He's supposed to be a help to you. You think I'm letting that knucklehead in here after the crash roughed it up? Our so-called nurse nearly skewered her leg when the vent hatch was open during maintenance. And that was before the crash. I warned her, but it's in one ear and out the other. Then there's the teen bopper thinking only with his downstairs long nose. Just like my useless kids back home. Swansea has no chill. So no, ain't letting anyone mess around in here. Crikey, Swansea, you got a lot on your mind, ain't you? Alright, Swansea. Keep me updated. He's an angry boy. He is an angry boy. All things considered. Alright, this is the cockpit. I want to go just check around here and see what else we've got. We've got cargo and medical as well. Oh, hello, who's this? Is this Anya, after throwing up? Thank you for helping with Curly. Did you find the code scanner? I hope it's still there. The cockpit is covered in foam. What's in here? Okay, this is quite amazing, this part of the ship, actually. So this goes to medical and the lounge. So this must circle back to the other 2 rooms I was in. So let's go into the cockpit and see what we can find. That must be the code scanner on the floor. I can see that there is nothing but critical warnings about on every monitor. So, yeah, I don't think the ship can really be piloted anymore. It's been splooged with construction foam all over it. I guess we're going to call it structure foam. That's the name I'm going to give it. Structure foam here has burst out of every orifice to try and keep this ship from imploding in space or leaving a gap in it. Take code scanner. Right. Open the cargo hold. How do we use the code scanner? Oh, you can zoom in with that. Right. Captain only. Used to reveal the cargo door combination. Oh, okay. There we go. I've equipped it. We put foam all over the place. So I think when the ship crashed, it basically burst foam out to try and stop the ship from having any, like, leakage parts, or, like, anything that's super structurally damaged stops it from, like, leaking to the outside atmosphere, which is 0 atmosphere. Alright. How do I use this? Are we doing the right thing? Let it be food. Let it be medicine, food, or water. Okay, so how do I... What do I do? I'll get on with it. This involves you. I want it duly noted that I had no involvement in this. What do you say? What do you think you... what do you think... What do you guys think we've been shipping? If it's spare parts, maybe me and Swansea can repair the ship and we can get out of here. Right, Swansea? Quit yapping! Daisuke is so optimistic, and I'm not looking forward to that being broken apart. Alright, so where do I use this? Oh, captain access only. Code scanner required. Use the light to reveal the code. Oh, there we go. 4517. Right. Let me put this away. 4517. This game has some really, like, claustrophobic camera angles. Alright, we're going into cargo. Let's see what we were carrying on the ship. Alright, we all going in? Oh. What's that say? I really want to know what that says. I'm back in some sort of memory. I want to catch what that says in the red parts. Did anyone notice any of the words on that? Dragon breath. What? Dragon breath what? Mouthwash. I was transporting 300 tons of mouthwash. Are you fucking kidding me? No wonder he's having a mental breakdown. If you were stranded on a ship and you were hoping cargo would give you something useful, and then you find out that all you've been doing is transporting a galaxy's worth of flippin' mouthwash. Is this all I am? Is this all this ship was? Another inconsequential delivery of mouthwash. Is this why it's called mouthwashing? Are you serious? Is that why it's called mouthwashing?
A business operating at a steady profit can give its workers security and employee benefits. Operating at a profit, a business can provide the employee with comfortable, colorful working conditions, high wages, and steady employment, first aid and health protection, accident and life insurance, time off for vacation.
This is a company advert.
Working for a profitable business can maintain a savings account, own his own home, and have plenty of leisure to enjoy the peace and quiet of family life. When investors receive a business operating...
What else we got? What is this? It looks like an eye. It looks almost... That looks almost similar to the flippin' captain's eye. You know, when it was staring back at us. It's a black hole, yeah, but look, it looks so similar, the red around it. Look at it. The design of it looks so similar to the way the captain was staring out. Black hole, but it's reminiscent of the way his eye was staring.
Here, in fact, is the answer to a dream as old as man himself. A giant of limitless power at man's command. And where was it science found that giant? In the atom. A particle so infinitely small that it takes over 100 billion atoms to make up the head of a pin. Just as other millions and quadrillions of atoms are the tiny building blocks which make up everything in the world. Ships and
This is an old atom propaganda film. Yeah, it is.
and cabbages and kings. Although no one has ever here in fact is
Well, that TV channel looks a bit broke. Oh dear, wait, what is this? What's that noise? What are they doing? Is that meat? Meat. It's an abattoir. This one seems a bit messed up.
Hurry, step right up, folks. Here's the answer to your problems. Dr. Utopia's sensational new discovery.
Okay.
Ism. Ism will cure any ailment of the body politic. It's terrific. It's tremendous. Once you swallow the content...
Oh, it's a spooky, scary skeleton. Spooky, scary skeleton. Oh, okay. A different channel this time. This is new. Oh, fuck me, this is the mouthwash, isn't it? This is it. This is the mouthwash. Two months after the crash. This is mouthwash. Unfucking believable. There's gotta be an ocean of the stuff in here. I can't even see the floor. This is what they'd have 5 people hauling for over a year. All of this. For mouthwash. The sugar content probably offsets any potential benefit as a disinfectant. I guess we're stuck in space with nothing but mouthwash in our inventory. Please tell me it contains alcohol. I hope it does. That might be the only benefit. Disinfectant? What are you... Let me see that. 14% ethanol. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Ah! I suppose we'll smell good at least. That's right, kiddo. You can bet your ass on that. I think Swansea's happy to just find some alcohol. What are you doing? Stop that. Oh my god. Woo-wee! Oh, shut up. I'm just an old codger taking care of his dental hygiene. You hear that? That's the sound of 13 years of sobriety popping like a cyst. A glorious, magnificent, red-hot cyst. Good riddance and cheers to Captain Curly. Hear, hear. Guess anyone could get seriously blasted off this stuff. Yeah, and kill you in the process. This can't be real. There's no way. No. Now we can go out in style! Daisuke, come here! Anyone ever teach you how to drink like a man? Fuck me. Oh my god. What's that say? It stopped. Take. What did it say? What did it say? I tried to catch a screenshot. Let me see. I didn't catch it. Fuck. It said take something. Did anyone see it? Did anyone see it? Take something. Okay, we're back in another, like, dream segment. Take responsibility. Oh, if that's the case, that's wild. Nope. I read it as take responsibility. Okay. Emergency warning. Why is Captain here with a birthday cake? Right. We should have some. We should have some. Why? It's mediocre at best, obviously. Sometimes you can only get the subpar stuff. Whenever Curly speaks, there's that weird dissonant tone hitting. That's what makes the really good stuff, well, good, right? Why bother? Hey, we all tried to escape. Didn't work out for any of us. Didn't work for any of us. I've thought many times, is this what peace feels like? And is it good enough? If I'm being real, it certainly isn't the best. So all I can do is try and make my life one I'm not trying to run away from all the time. Sometimes I'll be promoted, buy a house, fall in love. But other times, I'll just have some awful fucking cake with my friend. Right now, that sounds pretty brilliant, yeah? So if you'll do the honours... Right. Well, let me go find a knife. Find a knife? What the fuck is this? Am I having some sort of breakdown? I think I'm having some sort of mental breakdown. There's no way he's saying all of that without lips. Yeah, I mean, considering giving him pills hurt him, he shouldn't be able to talk. Oh, fuck me. Oh, man. Yeah, this is existential crisis, the game. Look, that's just all mouthwash. Medical is blocked up with mouthwash bottles right now. There's mouthwash bottles everywhere. Imagine being stuck, trapped, and all you have is an endless supply of mouthwash. That's all this was. That's all you have access to, other than the food that's dwindling, the air supply that is slowly draining away. All you have is mouthwash. I mean, you can drink it. Yeah, it's fucking mouthwash. All you have. What is that? More mouthwash. The axe. Why is the axe here? You remember when Daisuke was mentioning he can take the axe and use it to try and chop something open? But why is it in the back of the captain's chair? Beast. Oh shit. That eyeball's back. It's not a healthy sound. Music playing. So yeah, the music's really loud. I don't have a flashlight either. And the music stopped. Oh dear. Oh dear. That doesn't look good. There's a hit through the screen. Oh no. Why is he on the table like that? This can't be right. This can't be right. This is fine. Are we gonna chop him up? People are getting hungry. Are we gonna eat the captain? Are we gonna eat the captain because we're out of mouthwash? Oh, what do I do? It cuts there. And now we're back to 5 days before the crash. Okay. That is my professional opinion. Doesn't account for much, does it? This is Jimmy. Also my personal one. Oh, even better. Great, great. Wonderful. I'm not doing this to... Did you ever consider what this would do to us? To everyone? Here's a thought, Some animals do better in cages. Others start gnawing their own legs off. The rest? Well, they... Oh, I am so locked into this story. I am so locked in. I love that. That was great. What do you guys think? I'm into this. I'm into this. It's got the atmosphere down, yeah, and it's like, I think the way it flits through different time zones is slightly confusing, but I think that's gonna lead to some really big reveals later on, you know? Like, being able to flip between before the crash to after, showing everyone having a meltdown afterwards and what's going on, and then flipping back to before. I think that our character, judging by the fact that it kept showing take responsibility to him, I wonder if he was involved in some way with what happened, or he knew something that could have stopped this from happening. Why did the captain try and crash the ship and take everyone out? And why do we have this kind of implication that Jimmy somehow is involved in all of this? I've got it. I've got to wishlist that one. Well, that was Mouthwashing. When is it out? So it's actually out in 10 days time. So you know what? I'm going to play this on a Sunday. It's out on the 26th of September. So I am very much looking forward to seeing where this one goes. The story had me kind of locked in. It had a really cool indie style to it. Definitely got the atmosphere of the ship down. I want to see where this one goes and what happens to the crew of the Tulpa. I am very much invested. The fact that it was called Mouthwashing now makes sense, but that was also a hit in itself. You know, when you realize they'd been putting all their hopes on the cargo having something useful, and it's just fucking mouthwash. That was good. That was good. And what an interesting title. Very keen to see where this one goes. Hopefully the full game surprises as much as the demo did. Looking out for that one.